What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning into another video. In today's upload, we're going to be changing out the fuel filters on the 60 Dually. It's about time to do them. I normally like to do them after I run a few fuel treatments on the truck. And then we've put it almost just over 1,000 miles on the Dually since we've gotten it. So over those 1,000 miles, we've been putting fuel additives in, as well as other things like that to try to treat the fuel and treat the system, try to clean it out. So now that I feel like we've done a few cycles of fuel cleaners and stuff, we're gonna go ahead and change the filters and see if we got any dirt, contaminants clogged up in them, and get some fresh filters. So picked up some new filters. Picked up some for this truck as well as the F350. Link will be in the description below. These filters, if you're not gonna go with the OEM stock Ford filters, this is your best bet and best quality filter that you can get for a good price. Here they are here. And why I say these are probably the best filters you can get besides the OEM filters is because they're designed to exact like OEM specs. You can see it looks and it feels just like the OEM filter. Everything off from the mountain tabs and everything on the filters are spot on to OEM. Now, the frame rail filter gets a lot of critiquing from a lot of people because a lot of aftermarket filters don't have two of these little things right here that I'm about to point out. One is this little weep hole right here. See if I can find it for you guys. It'll focus. There's a little weep hole right there, as well as this tab right there. You want to have both of those things on your filter. Reason is you want to have those two things because when you put this in the on the frame rail, it slides in, and once you start twisting and tightening the cap, this thing spins. So this tab right here will catch on another tab on the inside of the fuel bowl, and it'll keep it from spinning. So it'll actually line it up dead center at the top. And the reason you want to do that is because if you see the orientation of that tab right there, it's the same orientation of the fuel, the little weep hole right there. And that little weep hole allows air to exit the system once it's full of fuel. Therefore, you get full use of your filter. If you sometimes you'll pull out a filter that doesn't have those two things, and you'll see there's a fuel line that goes right across the top or the middle of the filter, and it's where it's only been filtering through the bottom half of the filter instead of the entire filter. So those two things are key on your fuel filters. So we're gonna go ahead and change those out today. Shouldn't be hard at all. This is a two-wheel drive truck, so we don't have the transfer case or drive shaft in our way of getting to the frame rail fuel bowl, and the one under the hood is super easy to get to. So should be super simple, super quick to change out. It's I actually just got off of work, guys. It's 4:03. I got off of work at like 2:30. So it's actually 4 in the morning right now. I'm trying to crank out some videos for you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and get this stuff changed out. Real simple, real quick, and yeah, we got a lot planned for today. That's why I'm making this video so early in the morning right now, because I'm trying to crank out 2 more videos today. So let me stop talking and let's get to it. So all you're gonna need to do this swap is your filters, maybe depending if you're gonna use 3/8 or a 1/2 inch, few extensions, socket, your drive, I'm sorry. And me, you guys have seen this in numerous videos. I love this little thing. It's a oil filter and fuel filter socket. Link will be in the description for this as well. I know a lot of you guys ask about this all the time, but this keeps you from stripping your caps out. I definitely recommend getting one if you have a 60 or a 64. But yeah, that's pretty much all you guys are gonna need. So we're gonna start with the one under the hood and move our way down to the one under the frame. You want to take your, if you have a 1/2 inch ratchet, you can use that, or if you have the socket like I do, you can use that. But all you want to do is twist it off. Shouldn't be on too tight. Like, see that? That was easy. And from the looks of it, I should have did this a long time ago. And the reason I say that is, this looks like it has a Napa Gold filter in it. And those filters suck. Don't use those. I do not recommend getting those or using those. Napa Gold, and there's another brand filter that is not good to use on your truck. So if I had a just made a mess, but if I had a probe to measure the fuel pressure, I could bet that the fuel pressure was low on this truck with this this filter. So kind of dump all your diesel out of it. Yep, I'm 100% correct. Napa Gold, right there on the bottom, you can see that. But here you go. You can see the fins on this filter are a lot bigger, spaced a lot bigger than these. So you're not getting as good as of a filtration as you would with this one. Let's see if the heights and stuff are the same. Height looks pretty much the same. You can see their design completely different. This one has the little fins like the stock OEM filters does. And you can see this one has, I forgot what those do, but it said to you that you want to have those in it. But so this one doesn't have it at all. You can see down in there. But yeah, Napa Gold, you can see it right there. I didn't even know until I pulled it off for sure that it was a Napa Gold. Come on, focus. But you can see it right there, Napa Gold. Do not use those filters. So go ahead and kind of wipe around your fuel bowl. Try not to get any of the dirt and dust and stuff in the bowl. Diesel looks good though. I don't see any water contamination on it. Go ahead and wipe your cap off and change your O-ring out. Got a little dirt around this cap. Take your little fuel and rub it around on that O-ring. Kind of lubricate it. The fuel will not hurt it, so don't worry about that. And then I go ahead, snap my filter. If your filter has these fins on it like this, go ahead and snap it onto your cap. If it doesn't, you can sit it right in the bowl and twist your cap on. Alright, so we got the top one changed. We're gonna go move on to the one on the frame rail. This right here is our, if you get a water and fuel light on your dash, this is where you want to come. Pop this little sucker out and let that water drain out. This is your kind of your water separator from your fuel right there. But this is what we're trying to get at. This is where our filter is. So what I did, I flipped my socket to the big side. May want to take a rag and set it right up on the frame, because when you pop this when you loosen this up, fuel is gonna start draining out of it. So if you don't want fuel all in your eyes or on your clothes and stuff, I put a rag right there. I can't wait to get the 2-post lift, guys. I need you guys to go down below right now and subscribe. Help me out so I can get this 2-post lift so we don't have to do any more things on the ground. Cause this 2-wheel drive truck, it's a freaking pain. But we're gonna do what we got for now. So hope you guys can see. It's probably kind of dark. Once you loosen it up, you should be able to spin it by hand and finish removing it. And there goes the fuel. Alright guys, so we got the frame rail fuel filter out, and it's exactly what I just told you guys would happen if you do not have the little weep hole and the little tab on your filter. Pull this one out, you guys can see that part of the filter didn't even get used basically, but you can see as we spin it around, this filter was obviously orientated like this, and all your fuel was just traveling on the bottom. It wasn't even getting full fuel filtration on your filter. So you definitely want to stay away from Napa Gold filters. Do not use them. It did do its job. It caught a lot of dirt and debris and stuff. I can see in the fins, there's a lot of junk in there. So it did work filtering, but it only half of your filter was getting used. And another key point is, if you see the new filter we're putting in, it has that extra mesh like screen around it. You want to have that. That's just another layer of filtration to help keep your fins on your filter clean. So when this catches the big parts of dirt first before it gets to your actual fins on your filter. So like I said, link will be in the description for these filters. These are the filters you want to have in your truck if you're not running the OEM filters. So we'll go ahead, change the gasket on this cap, and go ahead and put it back in, and we'll be done, guys. Alright guys, we got both the filters changed. Now we're gonna go ahead and like prime the system. So what you wanna do is cycle your key a few times just to let that fuel pump kick on and try to fill the system up and get all the air out. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it is running a lot longer than it normally runs. So I guess you could say it's priming itself, it's filling it, filling everything back up, filling the lines back up. I normally do it like 2 or 3 times just to try to get it to fill up, and then I'll start the truck after that. Seems to be good. No leaks. Super easy thing to do, especially on the 2-wheel drive trucks. Follow those simple steps like I just did, and anybody can do that. It's super simple. But stay away from the Napa Gold filters. Like I showed you, you're not getting your full filtration of your fuel system using those filters, and they just are, they're not OEM specs, so they don't fit as well. So try to stay away from those if you can. I will link the description to the filters I used in this video below. I want to say I paid $10 for both filters. You can't beat that. Stock filters, the OEM filters, I want to say are like $30 for both of them. But yeah, guys, stay away from Napa Gold filters. Use the filters I linked down below, or OEM filters, and you guys won't have any problems. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please go down below, hit that like button, subscribe button, and also turn the notification bell if you guys haven't already. Stay tuned, because I have probably 2 or 3 more videos dropping right after this one. So hope you guys enjoy.